Oh, that was the wrong button. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Finem versus Kaipi. AF with that first round victory. Pretty swift, actually, even though their lanes didn't quite work out as well as they would have hoped initially. That middle lane victory, to say the least here, up against Cancels and Voka, definitely helped them carry through to the victory here. They're up 1-0 in this best 3 series. This is the upper bracket though, so Kaipi has another chance, even if they drop down here. But right now, they have a game to win. My name is Dragon Job. I'm joined by Pax. How you doing?
Doing great. We're going to have ourselves an IO game. So just going right away with it from KP. Now, that is something that they haven't done in quite a while. I mean, this is a relatively new squad, and obviously they have Mad now drafting up. So, well, he's not drafting this series, I suppose. It has been Bone 7, not the typical thing we were used to here, but I'm always excited to see Nio, honestly, opening it up with that. And of course, they have everything at their disposal. Some teams like to just grab the Tiny right now, which I do kind of like against Enchantress because he does. I mean, I know, slow attack speed, but he's got that mega big burst early on if you want to go for the Blink Dagger. And I think that is worth it, considering people are putting like the core stuff onto the Enchantress, but instead they're going to secure that Invoker here for Cancel, probably one of his best heroes. Didn't really get to show it last game, but there was a Viper and a Bounty, so
yeah,
understandable there. Yeah, and now they just leave Adfinem to ban it whatever they'd like, whether it be Tinies, Svens, and Chaos Knights would be your 3 big ones.
Yeah. And if Tiny doesn't get banned out here, would Finem actually be able to get away with picking that one up, as they do have the pick going into the second phase? I mean, Tiny without IO is more limited, but it can still work.
Yeah, no, that would be an option for them for sure. You can see they went for the Clinks ban on KP as well as the Oracle, but they didn't ban out the Weaver, which I find a little bit surprising because he's one of the best ones up against Io, and you just saw Madara have a pretty good time on the hero, honestly. Paired up pretty well with the Enchantress, 2 kind of slippery heroes, generally a little bit harder to get that lockdown. Like, they want to like ban the Tiny or the Chaos Knight, either one, I think, and go right into the Weaver. They might have to worry about a Beastmaster again, but it wouldn't be too bad, I don't think.
Would the Ursa still fit in for Kaipi here? I mean, maybe not the most traditional Wisp combo. Up against Enchantress is always nice to have. Okay, they ban out the leading commander, and they pick up the Ursa themselves, so...
Oh, you were close.
The choice. Yes. I mean, Ursa would have been an option for Kaipi, so it's still block pick more or less for Finem, so in that sense, got some elements right, but Kaipi gotta go more aggressive.
Still, it gives you that same burst that you're looking for to burst down the IO, just like the same reason why you pick up Weaver and Clinks. But as well, it would have been a great counter up against the Enchantress and a great IO partner. So it's a very solid draft come out here so far from Finem. They've got a couple different options. PL. That's a little bit interesting. So that'll be for Bone 7. Okay, this is going to be like a solo safe lane Invoker.
Yeah.
And like a... No. Wait. Oh, is this something like offlane Bristleback? Is this what they're setting up for? I think they're setting up for an IO Bristleback offlane.
Really?
I think so.
And Tusk kind of in the safe lane, trying to duke it out up against the Nature's Prophet. I think it can work. Welcome mid. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they do that. Oh. I guess last pick will tell us a little bit more, but at Finem they're still looking for support. Disrupt is still in the pool, would be one of these go-to heroes up against any sort of IO lineup. Great against Invoker too. Against the Phantom Lancer, just throw out the Static Storm, up all the illusions, and chances are the real Phantom Lancer is one of them. So, would kind of be the obvious choice if I had Finem, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Winter Wyvern would have been like so ideal here for them.
Oh yeah, that one too.
That would have been like by far the best one, I think. So now they're kind of looking for that last 5 roll.
There's still some time left to think about it. So, outside of the Disruptor, what? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's just it really is the only other one, right? Like it's the classic IO counter.
It's just too
good. The lanes are just so weird right now.
For Finem?
No, for KP. Like I don't really know what they're thinking. The IO Bristol is really the only thing that jumps out to me as being like the play here.
Well, maybe it's gonna be a normal offlaner. Beastmaster actually has not been banned out, so that's still an option. Invoker solo safe, as you said. Tuscan roaming around, helping out wherever he's needed, and then IO Phantom Lance perhaps in the mid lane. I I might be wrong, but I think I've seen something like similar to that up against the Queen of Pain work, or on a similar sort of matchup work, but against one of these new game mid heroes. Might have been the Zeus instead, but might not be too bad here if the Wisp can just keep himself from being blown up.
Well, I'm thrown. I'm excited to see what they want to go with here. There's just like no traditional pairing left. It's kind of awkward with like IOPL doesn't synergize like at all.
Yeah.
It's really odd. There's no like relocate threat really between the Invoker and the IO. Same thing with the Tusk.
Maybe it's a support Invoker. No. Offlane Invoker, maybe.
I mean, that's pretty much where we're at.
I don't know. Maybe 40 more seconds and then they'll either random something or they will have settled on a hero. Yeah. What do you think about Finem's lineup though? I mean, is it well rounded enough or are they too all in and push in a single target?
No, it's very well rounded. It's good. The only thing they pretty much have everything, right? They have options for Roshan. They're on the Dire side. They're getting some good vision tools just between the Disruptor, as well as like Nature's Prophet with the Treants kind of scouting you out and around. AoE damage coming out from the Queen of Pain. Heavy single target focus to maybe try and eliminate down the Invoker early on. Okay, Batrider, IO. That actually does happen fairly regularly, so that's not too bad.
Right. Is that going to be the off lane, or is that going to do something funky?
No, it'll just be off lane.
Yeah. That would be a standard way to go. Off lane Batrider, mid Invoker. The end of the safe lane, and Wisp helping out.
Yeah, okay, so they could do because you should go aggressive, I guess, when you're running this IO, right? Like if you're not running the PL in the mid lane, his big advantage is spamming out the Phantom Lances. So by putting him with the IO, you're going to get a ton of regen, kind of like pseudo Fountain, basically, with the IO showing up, and they can try and spam out and put a lot of pressure onto Madara this time, kind of like they did previously. And I guess that's why Sing Sing's clearly picking up the PL. Then again, it's also because it's, Bone 7 Batrider, so I'm sure whatever roles they're going, Bone wants that to himself.
Oh, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, all they need to do is pick up the heroes on both sides. There it is, and we're heading into game 2. So if you guys are just tuning in, welcome. My name is Dragon Drop. I'm joined by Mobpacks. This is game 2, and come on. Stop my momentum, why don't you? But yeah, this is game 2 of a best of 3 series here in the Wellplay Invitational upper bracket match between Kaipi and Finem. Cool little ball of light already disconnected. It's gonna be come with me on that one. Going right back. And got mad playing the Tusk, cancel the Invoker, Sing Sing on the Phantom Lancer actually. Boom and shield, so maybe wants to go a little bit more aggressive on this one. And all I'm missing is Bone 7 here on the Batrider.
Yeah,
Drawing
we
out
see
the map. It's so nice.
Their big party plan here. Just secure that rune up, of course, for Come With Me. He will have enough. He's already bought up just the smoke and the fairy fire. So quick bottle. That would be the goal. And what's Bone 7 starting with? This is important. He's gone for the boots early on. Okay.
Pretty damn fast, yeah. Still 335 is actually low in comparison with the boots. But hey, what you're gonna do here? Spartan has that without boots, so that's the context for you. He's playing the Enchantress. Looking towards the bottom moon. Thug on the Queen of Pain in the middle lane. We've got maybe next time this on the Disruptor supporting. Madara here on that Ursa Warrior. And hello, Spartan. Better run there, you better run. But they're all missing a Skylark on the Nature's Prophet here, who's gonna be taking over the offlane.
Yeah, they have, also, just important to note, they have blocked off that camp here for the Enchantress, so there's a lot of little moments here that are going to be coming out. Sing Sing, like Bone 7, basically, if Spartan gets any creep, you can get some really nice rotations coming down, obviously through the Nature's Prophet. He'll be down in mostly the offlane, but if you get these creeps just rotating, trying to find Bone 7, because I think he's going to be forced out to the jungle thanks to that Disruptor. So this early rotation from KP, obviously important. And I believe I still have to go through their lineup, right? We didn't get there.
I got both because you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like super looking at this draft.
Yeah.
I was like trying to figure out what they were doing here with these wards.
Yeah.
It's like so crucial right now. And They know that this is blocked though. That's the other big part, right? Did they send up
Yep.
sentries already? They did. So there you go.
Question is, do they know where exactly it's blocked? I mean, that's a huge spawn box, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, you can get it with 2 though.
able to, yeah. Guess one back here, one there, yeah.
Yeah, you can just go left and right. Every camp in the game now can be done with 2 since they reduced the radiant small camp.
Yep.
Which is good, I guess. It was an issue of balance.
Yep. Yeah, just you can't get that double camp block with the one ward anymore, can you? I mean, on the other hand, it was also a bit of a giveaway for the radiant supports trying to de-ward. If both of these camps are blocked off, then it's kind of only one position where the block can be.
Yeah,
unless they
there's a bit of a catch-22.
Unless the die side pulled a bit of a fake out and kind of blocked both these camps with 2 separate wards, but yeah, this time's over. And the game will go on.
So they're going to start out with Sing Sing being aggressive by himself up top. Well, not by himself, but with Mad, but no Io here. So early on, he's kind of like almost this off-lane PL kind of, using his doppelganger. And this means they're just going to be kind of pulling this like old secret style where you're guaranteeing a lot of farm on your offlaner. And so right now the burden is on Finem to just put as much pressure on these two as they can before the Io rotates up. And before, obviously, there's too much of a snowball presence coming from Bone 7, because he's going to be the entire tempo setter for this game.
Naruto with the Star Shield. Do you think he's actually going to turn that into Pullman Shield himself, just to try and match the Phantom Lance a little bit? Well, actually, Madara gets blocked off. They have enough damage here. They do a decent amount. The Lance comes out. Gonna be enough though now.
Spartan's
Spartan comes
here,
in with the smoke as well as the center. A bit of a slow on the man. He does not have a snowball available. The stun will be dodged by the doppelganger. Out of range on a tusk, so that rotation gives Madara a little bit of space to heal up, but they didn't net the kill that they were really looking for.
Yeah, maybe it'll be... Oh, come with me, come down. And then he's probably going to be batting for the rune, but he wins it.
Io tethered up with the zone illusion. Haven't quite seen that, so just gonna bully Scarlock a little bit. Don't think he should be able to get the kill. Mimo top lane. No, nice little snowball here. Matt though gets glimpsed back to the other side of these heroes. Couple more right clicks though, and he's fast enough. Without the boots, that he should be able to stay alive. That being said though, Ursa just that a little bit faster. And don't set of footwear, so he's gonna get the first blood. Nicely done. UBF being held from
really
too,
key
so
here.
yeah, he's doing very well in this lane.
And the problem is now you have an Enchantress that's totally committed to this lane up here. You have Sing Sing on this like off-lane PL that was like mega hyped up by Ice 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 after the rework. And you don't have the Io up here to help out. Like, okay, is he buying a TP? Is he heading up there? Because if they're going to keep this tri-lane going, they need the Io. There's like no question.
Looking at Opponent 7 right now is already level 4 compared to Scarlax level 3. So should be in a position where he should be fine. Sure, he might not be able to keep Scarlax out of lane, but still gonna be able to get your farm going on this Batrider. So far, come with me, still second round. Gonna go deeper here. I mean, I guess there's 4 charges here on the Scarlax. Look at the damage he's taking. Kind of trying to TP out, but it's not gonna work with the Flame Break. And it was just sneaking up on top of him here with the napalms, with the napalm stacks coming out.
Yeah, that was just a smart play too. The extra movement speed, of course, always going to be helping out from the Io, and that means that they knew they could get a kill. They can do one more tether, bottle up, and then head right for the rune. Oh, he's not even going to hand one over to Bone. How rude.
Alright, so we haven't talked about this middle lane a whole lot, and looks like, oh god, Thug, what is he going for here? There's a teleport in the back on Scarlax, only has 1 tree. They don't have enough damage to make this work. Looks like they might with a couple of extra right clicks here. The damage taken away from the Shadow Poison, Shadow Strike as well. Spartan not even needed. Same time up top. I don't know what happened there. Just a glimpse back into Madara. Yeah, looks like it. So it's gonna be Sing Sing going down too. Action all
Yeah,
across
looks like
the
he was
map.
out of mana. I just don't agree with like Come With Me not coming up a little bit earlier. They got the kill, but if he's not up there, can't be that aggressive. Can't be in that spot where you can get caught out. You need like the snowball save or something to be in place, and that's really your only choice. But now they're actually gonna bring up Bone 7, so this is really that true secret style. Just make the full rotation and then give the safe lane over to your PL.
Oh man.
So Sing Sing's basically envy right now.
going to a little bit split targets here, but Dara took a little bit of damage. Maybe next time on target with a snowball, but Bone 7 being glimpsed back means that he couldn't really immediately follow up with the damage that they needed. They're still looking to go for it here with the Self, keeping the Disruptor alive. Tower helping out up against the 3 of these heroes, but Dara also able to blow someone up, more or less. With that 1 point up into the Overpower, but 3 points up into the Fury Swipes. So don't want to dive in too deep on that one. Might just catch you off guard, but they're putting on pressure up top here now with the spam. None of these heroes have sticks, so they weren't quite prepared for that rotation. Speaking of rotation, alright, I missed that one too. Skylark TPing in again.
It's okay. Top lane, they're still going.
Oh wow, they're going in deep this time here. Maybe next time with a couple of stacks on top of them. Nice little flame break to try and keep them out. Bone 7 dropping low, but not low enough. And Madara, next one on the list. Spartan comes in with the slow, a little bit of heals. Try and keep Madara alive from the and keep him away from the Wiz, which might actually get the kill here, and he will. Come with me. Strong, independent
I feel
ball
like
of
he
light.
could have left there.
Yeah, he could have. He could have just stick close to Spartan, who really wants to get the kill, and he will end up getting it onto this task. At what cost, Modpacks? At what cost?
How'd it come with me? Get out of there. 8
I
HP.
know, just,
Really? 8.
Just TP.
Like,
It's like
that's the life, man.
This Wisp is such a baller. No pun intended. Alright, now they're gonna go again. Bone 7. Don't want to go into deep here immediately. Fireflies off the Sprout. With these slows, it's so annoying to go in on him. Madara does have the overpower here. Got a couple of Fury Swipes in, so might actually be able to make that work. But now this is Snowball. He was just baiting it out. And that's the other going down again. Kaipi, this time around, they're fighting back. They really want to get some more momentum.
Yeah, we've been so busy on these side lanes, so we haven't seen that. Once again, Cancel is getting bodied in the mid lane.
Yep.
Thug did go for the double points into the Shadow Strike, so he is aiming for that lane dominating build. Also, no points into the Sonic Wave. So his whole point here is to farm up as much as possible and pressure as much as he can onto Cancel, just because his rotations aren't quite needed yet with the Enchantress and the Nature's Prophet here.
Top lane, Skylark once again only gets a single tree and with the 3 points up into the Nature's Call, but they will find fucking mad here on the side. Snowball to try and delay this a little bit. There's a rotation in from Come With Me. There's not quite as level 6 yet to go for the relocate out, but the heals are enough to keep him safe. Spartan actually takes quite a bit of damage here from these walls. Spirits from the Wisp, so it'll force him back and force out a heal. But no kill here on the side of Finem. Oh god. They actually hit him with the shots. He's any follow up. Snowball comes in as well. No more blink. With 1 point into it means it's a really long cooldown, so they will find this Queen of Pain. It's the highest farm in terms of CS on the side of Finem. That is a lot of gold here going the way of the IO actually. Taking a huge chunk out of these exchanges, and that means, what does he have? Does he have boots? Yes, stick. Complete magic wand. Completed.
Yeah, it's nice. You can start moving into like a mechanism here. Depends though, like there's already arcane boots up onto Mad, so it might actually be him who's getting a little bit more of the farm. This game, Cancel just like buttering up the enemy mids, I guess, so that they drop bigger bounties.
It's a pinata strat, works every time. But hey, who do you actually think this pace of the game favors right now? At Finem or Kaipi? Who's getting more out of these lanes?
Well, all that matters is how much it's going to set up for Roshan, really. So, in that sense, it seems like FNM are still in a good spot for it. Like, the PL's nowhere near being out of control or anything like that. He's just down here trying to get, like, basic core items after the slow start up top, just the way their laning phase went. Batrider, he's got the Blink Dagger, so it's kind of multifaceted. It's like, they're heading towards Roche right now. Yeah, there's the smoke up with Madara. So, Bone 7, he's not going to be able to make the play. Firefly, he's about to use it on the stack, so it favors FNM.
This sounds like a little bit too early as well to scout this out. That'd give Kaipi a bit of a false sense of security, but everyone's missing off the map. Apart from Skylark here, so they might still have an inkling that this is going on. It's only Madara and Spartan inside the pit though. Got Thug and maybe next time on the outside, ready to jump in with the crowd control and damage. Ed, be careful, be very careful.
No way.
Sunstrike comes in and scout this out again, but Roshan is already dead. And this is a done deal. They will find Io inside here. Easy way to go. They actually get the glimpse back. On top of Come With Me here with the Extra Vision and Skylark teleporting across. Snag that last hit in true Nature's Prophet fashion. So. Hashtag kill secured. Yeah, with that, 10 minutes in, first Roshan has fallen, a little bit of extra gold going the way of Kaipi, at Finem, sorry. Now they're gonna look to take a tier 1 in the mid off of that as well. And the gold graph, which has swung towards the 0 line with the amount of kills the Kaipi have been able to get, going right back towards the advantage of Finem. Similar story here in terms of experience.
Yeah, now with that Roche, like, this isn't your traditional IO lineup. You don't have anything that you're like, okay, now it's the relocate gank. I'm just like, with who? Like, Bone 7?
Oh, Spartan. He's dropping low here, Bone 7 comes in, but with the glimpse already going on, didn't want to go for the last, so understandably. Spartan will be healed up. There's a nice little ice shot actually blocking him in, but Ad Phenomenon is still all here. Ready to react if necessary, but they just don't have the damage either. Sunstrike? Oh, hello! There it is. Top lane though, what's going on here? We've got cancelled with the invis, no detection by the looks of it. He will be able to make it out alive. Very slowly, mind you, but only 1 point up into the Wex.
Yeah, they're still stalking here, but again, no sort of detection. Unless there's someone that courier, which there is not. This is... I don't know what Cancel's up to. He's gonna try and set up for something. Look, he's gonna... Maybe he knows. He found the aura.
Well, I know that he's still there. Once again, I mean, this Ghost Walk lasts forever.
He's gonna TP home and come back with dust. Yeah, he's bought it. If they find him again... Oh, okay, Cancel. If you die here, I'm just like so done, honestly.
Well, Madara might die first here with a lasso. Cancel showing himself. Getting a kill. It's only the agency if they get it. There it is. Now the turnaround with Skylark. He does have the dust available, but Cancel already TPing out now as Madara comes back. Bone 7 will just sacrifice him, but what the hell is that relocate here? Static Storm missing though. Might give them enough time. The glimpse back on the Sing Sing, keeping him away. What? Oh, nice little dodge there on that doppelganger. So he's not going to be isolated from his Aya, so they're going to be coming straight back towards the bottom lane. Maybe they thought they could find an opportunity to fight there. But Bone 7 went down. It was really lucky though, be able to make that kind of escape. I mean, if that Static Storm was on target, that would have been 2 easy kills for Ad Phenomenon.
Yeah, so Cancel scouting maneuvers work out.
Bone 7 comes in here, TP's in, tries to commit for the tower. Tower's safe. Now he's gonna have to try and fly out. Snowball across Madara, pops his ultimate to try and dodge some of the damage. Tries to get out of Spartan. Well, Sunstrike off the mark. Madara dodges that one. Bone 7 dies to the impetus. Spartan, well, might end up falling to the to the Wisp Spirits here, but Thug blinking in, tries to secure the kill and will be able to do so. Skylark here is going to be sacrificial lamb caught with the cold snap in the back here, unable to defend himself. Skylark still alive somehow with nice little light shots, keeping him there. And now this is Snowball to follow up. Is there any sort of extra damage coming in? And one right click. It's all it takes for the Invoker with the Exalt going strong. And now Ed Finem lost two heroes. Oh god, bottom lane at the same time. Sing Sing is still punching away at the tower, so that'll also have to be factored into evaluating who came out ahead here. And oh god, I keep hitting the wrong buttons.
Matt actually just threw he threw an ice shards from down there, and then immediately Ursa just assumed that there was a ward there, so we might actually see a D ward come out over there. In fact, I think the Enchantress is gonna do it. That's kind of hilarious. Just kind of lucky.
Question is if we place it up here, or up there. Or...
Oh, he thinks the observer's right here.
Yeah. Joke's on you! It's up on our high ground. Either ruined, but no one's gonna do despawn in a minute anyway, so... Oh well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, a bit of a pause, take a look at the grass, and yeah, we see it right at the 0 lines. Apart from the experience which is going in favor of Kaipi, they're able to take these kind of kill trades, whereas at Finem, they only get tower kills, so... Is this the momentum that Kaipi need to actually launch themselves further into the mid game?
Yeah, it's not too bad right now, right? Like, Madara, obviously, they did get that Aegis pretty quick, so... if they can't really pressure further with the Aegis, like imagine if he hadn't lost it right away. It should have been at least, I would say at least one more tower for certain, and this one would have been the big one, because with this still up, free jungle still for Sing Sing, he can still get into these bigger items. He'd go right into those boots of travel, which are now done, and then he can head right into basically like drums if he wants to go that low key, or straight into the diffusal blade and start
gets
fighting.
Caught now though. He's trying to go for the ruin with card with maybe next time's ultimate. Then he sort of
Oh, he's
follow
going
though.
straight
Yeah, they
defusal.
still dodge that last bit of damage. They need a little bit more. They need to find out who the real one is. They will come with me now, tethering up to him. So heals him up a bit, but exposes him to the glimpse back as well. Scala comes in, finds come with me in the back. No relocate out available, so that'll be a secondary kill. Good rotation there from Matt Finem. Good catch as well. Bone 7 blinks across, gets the last one to Skylark. There's a decent amount of damage here with the fire, and now Spark Matt. Well, with the Sunstrike coming in, they'll actually get that kill, but Madara should find the counter. Bone 7 once again with the glimpse back will fall too, so at the end of the day, it's a 4-for-1 trade-off. I do not agree at all with the decision to go back in there from Kaipi.
Yeah, I mean, you're missing out on when your heroes in complete and like. Well, I guess you trade Static Storm to lose your PL, and then you still want to fight, losing any benefit of like your relocate and your IO and everything like that. So here we are. Singh, he did before he died pick up the Blades of Alacrity, so he's going straight into the Diffusal Blade, which kind of makes sense, right? You already have the IO, so you're not as reliant on your Boots of Travels for the total global presence and farming potential of the hero. But he's gonna have to get those up in the next like 5 minutes or so. Get the Blade rocking. And again, then they're going to be pressuring into this lineup, which seems to be better at these team fights right now.
Top lane, maybe next time is in trouble. Just gets burnt down and cancel, also helping out. That particular kill rotation is not quite quick enough to save the disruptor. Then the day it's only support. Still some lifeblood here for Kaipi. Batrider has the Boots of Travel, actually went straight for that instead of any sort of force staff. Won't 7 always do this, or is this just the particular build for this game?
I mean, hell, half the time he just goes Boots of Travel before a Blink Dagger. I'm surprised he's able to contain himself. I mean, we might even see his like Mask of Madness come out.
Yeah. Well, he found himself in Invis Rune trying to find a lone target, but that's Madara. Who has his own Mask of Madness here, now blinks across. Madara relocate, but didn't actually get the last off just yet. There it is, but no ultimate on him. There's an ultimate for maybe next time though. And now Sunstrike is on target too. Madara is still going strong with the ultimate, but he will be punched into the air, brought down. Bone 7, not quite dead just yet. Need a little bit extra right clicks here from Skylark. And that as well, Stark coming in, picking up a double kill means it's a 3-for-1 trade. So, despite the relocate, they thought they could get the drop. But that fit them once again. They were at the right place at the right time to react. A lot of gold.
Typically...
Oh, Thug. Almost dies to that Sunstrike, holy hell. Look at that.
Typically, like, you think about an IO draft, right? And with the Batrider, and although they don't have the best pairing, it's still going to work. You can still catch out lone heroes. However, typically you want them, like, here, when it's going to be a Nature's Prophet, farming on the, by themselves, or over here. Like, this is not the ideal fight place, because you lose the advantage of having the relocate. Because they have their own IO, it's a tower, and they can all go to it right away.
Never seen towers. I've never heard towers being described like that, but I guess in that sense it does make they do fulfill that function. But now middle lane, gonna be tier 1 going down. Not before another TP comes out. Cancel zone 1 will be cancelled. Fittingly enough, now the Sprout. They missed the silence here on the siege creep, but they're not gonna miss the ultimate here. Cancel will be chopped down by Madara, going in deep, and now punch him in the end just a little bit too late to try and contain him. That Blink Dagger Nurse definitely working out with the Invoker going down. They won't find anyone else. Skylark should just be able... Oh, actually, they do find Thug. I don't know what he was doing down there. Now, the fight still goes on with a Static Storm here. Now, bit of a turnaround. Come with me and Sing and relocate right into it. And they are so low. A couple of right clicks should do the trick with a glimpse back. Isolating come with me here. There it is, him going down, but kills left, right, and center from both sides. Madara and Spartan is super low on health and mana, but they find Mad inside the tree line here. Sing trying to help, trying to clean up. He might be able to finish up Madara, and he does. And now, Doppelganger here. Plenty of illusions to make sure Madara can't do anything, even if he had mana. There it is, Sing with a double kill. Last man standing with this killing field inside the middle lane. Definitely big.
Oh, that's so huge. Like, this is your PL in a nutshell. This is exactly what you need to have for this hero to win the game. Oh, that's so disastrous for Finem. And so much damage coming out from the IO, first off. Like, right before he died, he got off so many of those balls. All the damage. So
that's Phantom Lancer with completed Boots of Travels just after he finished up the Refusal Blade. So Sing is full gear right now. He caught up with the Invoker in terms of net worth, who has his Midas to help him along.
Illusion.
Did you see the levels he got too? Like he's level 13 now. He got 3,500 experience from that fight.
Oh,
I mean
wow.
that is insane. Like it's just unreal. He's now leapfrogged over Madara.
He'll be 14 before long, actually. Right the hell now. Oh, not quite there just yet.
Oh, but this is bad for them
Cancel even, right?
because despite having the boots of travel, as well as the Bat Rider, the IO, the relocate, everything is up and available. They don't have vision at all. And yeah, ping comes out from Sing Sing, but I think it's going to be a little bit too late here.
Sunstrike comes out, Spartan needs to burn for that. Will heal himself up as Roshan ends up falling Aegis once again in the hands of Madara. Potentially momentum here. Scarlet TPing in deep. Catches out the illusion here, but Mad well, has a snowball, but doesn't get you far further away. He even blocks himself out with the eye shots. Snowball will delay, but they will be able to pick up that kill. And should be able to take a tier 2 off that, but Kaipi and then in position to try and trade with a double wave coming their way.
Dire's
And
middle
the tier 2
tower
up
is
top.
under attack.
Who blinks here first?
I mean, dude, I don't even know. I guess probably after them just have to keep in mind the global potential that can still come out because relocate wasn't used. So as long as they stay grouped up, that's all that really matters. They don't want to get like jumped on here.
I guess with all these Treants and Madara popping that overpower, they do have a decent amount of tower damage, so if they want, they could go try for a trade, try and scare Kaipi. Don't have quite as much tower damage, but the teleports already came out on Madara. So, straight up trade tier 2 for tier 2. Everyone's just going back to farming. Madara going for that Agnum Scepter. What do you think about that pickup?
Solid, good item choice right there.
It's just
I think that's the standard build these days. It seems.
Can you use it when lassoed?
I assume so. I'm gonna say yes.
That would be huge then. I mean, Bone 7 goes on the with Madara trying to kite him around. He's just gonna find himself nerves that just says nope and punches you in the face. But a Queen of Pain with this Orchid build-up should also be reasonably effective going forward here, as they don't think there are many defensive items on the works for Kaipi. Obviously, that Yield Scepter on the Invoker means that Cancel can help himself. Snowball can maybe save someone, but apart from that,
Bone. They're gonna try to relocate play up here on Skylark. Oh, it's a surprise! The Treants canceled his blink, but only for a moment.
oh, Bone 7 is there, still
Oh
gets that.
my god.
It's not a relocate though, it was just a single Batrider who's not flying his way all the way off the map almost.
I mean, they removed him from the Sunstrike.
Yes, I don't know, man.
What? Bone, glimpse.
Oh,
Bone.
I gets it! You get found to the back, no TP, no anything. And that's
Oh
smoke
my
rotation.
God.
I don't think they wanted to wrap around all the way there and then back again. Sunstrike will land, but shared between Scarlet and maybe next time, but looks of it, so. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
someone.
I want to find someone else, but that was just too good to watch to really fault them for it.
That was like KP in a GIF. Miss Sunstrike.
Yeah.
Bone 7 YOLOing off the map, running to the fountain.
Yeah. Then being glimpsed back. Someone go back to the replay and find that for us. Why I have to do it. But yeah, Queen Pain now. DD will expire, but this is at Finem trying to assert control here over the Radiant side jungle. Trying to set up for the tier 2 push. They still have that Aegis on the other side. That Meatball though will at least take care of the creeps.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under
This time they're gonna get way more mileage out of this Aegis. Not gonna be losing it right away.
Is this gonna be enough for Finem though? I mean, putting in this kind of pressure, or are they too late? I mean, if you look at the bottom lane, Sing Sing, I think he got relocated in. Not quite here, just walked in, but now has to be relocated out perhaps. They have some sort of lockdown, there's the signs coming in.
Oh,
And there it
nice.
is, nicely played. So they might just lose their IO here as a result, but they did take a tier 2. They got even more gold onto Sing Sing. Top lane is also farming, so... I mean, is Finem doing enough to win this game right now?
Yeah, I think so. Bone 7 should live because of the blink.
That's the Sunstrike this time it hits on Madara. Man might just be able to snag up the kill. Instead he just tries to get the hell out of there. Skylark Not TPing quite deep enough to also count for the blink and bone 7, so just get that counter kill.
Ooh, doesn't come in there as well. Cancels the TP. The Basher is the next big item for Finem, I think. They just need something to try and lock down Sing Sing or the IO. Like, Orchid one, Bash the other.
Right. So, not a question here, but in God's Kaipi, what do they need to do to get themselves in a good position? I guess high ground defense gonna be
They
good.
need to coordinate, and like they just have so many of these moments where like Bone 7 is like lassoing an Ursa up here, and then like TPing out over here, and then of course that other issue we had. Whereas
Let's not
like
talk about
you
it.
have an IO, you have boots of travel,
Yeah.
but you need to be making plays. You need to be like pushing as a unit, and like pushing here with 3, and then here, and or whatever, and then you're getting the relocate in. You're actually capitalizing on the split push, making them move around the map, split up Finem. Don't let them just group up like this.
Yep.
And just a free smoke.
Just not taking up as much control. Just not taking as much control as they maybe need to. Outside of Kaipi now, slowly farming up, trying to go for these plays. But yeah, as you said, quite able to execute as well as they need to. For now, Sing Sing might just be dead. He's all alone inside this middle lane. Yeah, still has silence going out if they need it. Now, Scarlock TPing in. Well, come with me, he's there. To try and help him out. Now, Bone 7 might actually be able to last the Scarlock inside, but there's a static storm coming out. BKB will protect Bone 7. But should at least zone everyone else out for a little bit as Madara goes in deep. Damage there though from the impetus. That's a gem on attack. Your Bone 7 did not account for that whatsoever. That was a big mistake. Now Castle coming in back. Not quite sure what he's doing. He's just really silenced up. He heals himself up into the air. Did a decent amount of damage here, but he does no support whatsoever. And they do see him with that recently acquired gem. That was just a rumbling. One
This
after
is
the other.
exactly what you see like consistently. It's just Cancel's like trying to 1v5, and he did an amazing job of coming back in terms of net worth, and he tries to make a big play, and he's a playmaker, but the coordination is definitely the lacking factor here. And this is something that Finem don't suffer from because they're a squad that's been together forever.
Yep.
Like, forever. These guys have played together for like 3 straight years.
Look at Skylark. You see what he did? Just TP'd out, TP'd back in, gave everyone a salve, just regen. Don't have a mechanism, so I guess they have to do this instead. A little bit more expensive in the long run, but very cute regardless. Here, the glyph is forced out, so this tier 3 is not taking too much damage, but in terms of momentum, that's a huge swing again for Finem.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Bone 7. It's a final lasso.
At least they couldn't get anything done in terms of the high ground getting, so they still do have a PL. Obviously, super scary, moving into that Manta, and then he can upgrade that Diffusal to get those charges back when required. Their split push is still really good. Bone 7 on the Bat Rider, excellent here for getting that done. Is going to be very cautious of the glimpses, and they will be slowly wearing away that BKB of his, and at least now he can go into the Force Staff, and maybe they can actually get some coordination to make these things work.
Right. That is smoked up. Bone 7 leading the charge, but there's a counter rotation for Finem. No smoke just yet. Spartan will actually stop it. I'll find it out now. This is lasso with a BKB. Scarlock TP's right into the meatball actually. He will end up falling on the cold snap as well. Thar comes in with the ultimate, not really hitting on anything. That was a good spot for Kaipi. The glimpse back on cancel. Kinetic field just try and keep them in place. Meanwhile, Madara in the back. Where the hell is he at? Trying to bring someone down, but the relocate gets them out, but not too far. Thug will end up dying to Sing Sing, who's still going strong. Madara with the slowdown actually there, but Thug trying to heal up. Not gonna happen. With Bone 7 on that urn charge helping out. Now, relocate back and come with me.
Oh, that's not a
far, but
buyback, I don't think.
Look at his ultimate. He's Spartan. He's going strong. He's out of mana though, slowly running out of mana. He was able to clean
Come
up
with me?
Sing Sing, Madara dropping low. No ages this time around to get him back up. Pretty much all the cores are down for both sides, more or less. But Spartan still going strong. Gets come with me in that long range impetus. Maybe next time able to survive too. And Bone 7 just called it quits a long time ago. What was that fight, Marpax? I have no idea.
I mean, quite like total disaster. Whiffs from both sides. Come with me ends up solo killing an Ursa. A buyback from a disruptor that doesn't end up doing very much at all. I guess he did secure the kill on the IO, but who also, by the way, got 2,600 experience. That's pretty solid. 2,100 going over to the Enchantress, so some big gains on either side. But that Sonic Wave of like, no heroes, you know.
Well, no one can read that, but I think we get the sentiment. Yeah, it's like, it seems like Finem were not ready at all for that team fight to come their way.
Yeah, and then the BKB from Bone 7, of course, playing a really big part in that. Got orced it up, and then he was like, nope, throwing that up. So, second use of the BKB comes out extremely well, but guess who it is? It's Mr. Roshan and the Ursa. He'll be back up, relocate up this time. If KP can actually contest the Roshan and maybe make some sort of a play here, which they can't because Bone 7 just TP'd top, maybe they could have progressed further into the map. But again, it will be going to the side of Finem, and dire advantage rules again.
Just one more time, Kaipi not in any position to try and get even close to this here. And, I guess they could relocate in, but that would be suicide. Roshan already dead. Aegis and cheese this time around, so Dark will pick up that juicy produce, I guess. It's not produce. I don't know. The yummy smelly cheeks, whatever. You guys can figure it out. So, walk me through it. What does Finem have to accomplish with this Aegis now?
Probably kill Sing Sing, force a buyback, retreat, go high ground, kill Sing Sing, win game. I guess that's probably the play. Like, he's just so disastrous if he lives through these fights.
1-7, find someone, find Skylark, teleport comes in. And everyone's still around here from Kaipi, everyone else I should say. Now Madara, okay, want to go in deep, still want to fight. He glimpses back onto cancel inside the static storm, the dust is there. Now, he heals himself up though. Still in kind of a setup for Thug as well as everyone else. The rest of Kaipi really unwilling to help the Invoker, especially with the buyback from Nature's Prophet coming out here. TP from Mad will not be cancelled. Now more TPs, come with me, just nothing. They've got nothing. Maybe a Thug would have had his sheepstake, but wasn't quite able to finish it up just yet.
What is Bone doing?
Sphere, okay.
What's happening? What's Bone 7 doing? What is this? I'm scared. Why does he have a point booster? This is such a Bone 7 thing to do. This better be casual. Like, why isn't this a 4-staff?
This will be... If we ever see a double lasso in this game, I'm gonna be very surprised. To say the least. But now Finem, he used to buy back on Skylark, so you have to keep that in mind. Looks like he might be going into his own sheepseeker. Stark went for the Lincoln Sphere instead.
I think he's gonna try and get for like an Octarine core because he's trying to keep the map like pushed. Like he thinks that if he can go for the Octarine core, he'll be able to use the Boots of Travel more, his BKB more, as well as the like just Firefly. Yeah. I think that's actually what he's gonna attempt here. This is hilarious. Just Bone 7 things, man.
I don't know. It's like it's still a very, very odd item choice in the Battle Rider. Everyone will be able to get themselves out.
Oh, did you see that? Did you catch that impetus?
Oh, I'm catching come with me, but once again,
jeez. And impetus comes flying across the map on a Sing Sing. Did like, well, I mean, it gets capped, right? But it's an insane amount of damage.
Sitting at half health, I guess if that's any indication, then that was ridiculous. Oh, okay. So everyone's still farming. Any other items that we might have missed? Obviously we talked about the item stepped on the Ursa. So going back for BKB now as well, so can you actually deal with this guy right now?
No, they really can't. All they can do is kite him around, but the good part is that he hasn't gone for like that bash or anything yet, so the only control comes from the disruptor, and they're kind of at a point where they can burst him down pretty fast.
Well, no Octarine mount packs. I have to disappoint you.
Did he do it? He did it.
Did
why?
Just by the item stepped, and maybe he's now.
They don't even.
Stuff. Unless it's gonna be a Vladimir's or something. I don't know. Bone 7 things, man. Apparently. Alright. Odds on him actually getting value out of that outside of the tank.
I don't even know, like, what situation? It has to be like Deafening Blast is gonna like push people together or something. I don't know. Bone 7, you slay me.
Oh man.
I mean, I guess it does the extra damage, but like, I don't know. That's too good.
Skylark. If you only had your scythe, that would have been an easy pick off. But as it stands, they get so much out of just straight up TPing out right now. What does Kaipi or does that Finem have to stop teleports? The glimpse, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mad.
Uh-oh.
He gets
Mad.
found here.
The
Spartan
warning
has
mission.
everything that he needs. Yes, he has the Dragon Lance and the axe. Not gonna get the hell out of this. There's gonna be a snowball. Yeah. Yeah. That ward didn't last long, to say the least. They still holding on to the gem there from Come With Me, so that tends to help. You know, top on 7 was farming more as he still looking for the 4 stuff. Sing
Yeah,
Sing.
you say that. You say that.
I say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Sing Sing instead. I mean, he went for the Fuse Blade just to refresh the charges, so it's level 2 now. Sitting at 3k gold. It's gonna be a butterfly?
Yeah.
That
No
good?
question on that one.
No.
That's definitely like you need Abyssal on Ursa. You can't really go for the MKB. If he goes for the MKB, it's like disastrous because of the like lack of lockdown. They need like a scythe out next on Thug. So if he commits the MKB, they're like pretty much happy about that, honestly.
Yep.
So just mega survivability here for Sing Sing.
Put the travel recipe in there, so just wants to have that instead of the face boots, and then probably just gonna wait until the next Roshan comes up. That's gonna be the extra item slot for now. Oh yeah. Oh, relocate. Onto Dark here, right into Stagstorm though. Come with me, gets caught on that. Bone 7 gets glimpsed back, forced to win to the BKB, so gets a blink forward into the lasso. So maybe next time will be Sacrificial Lamp. Not quite as clean as they would have wanted. He's gonna Come With Me, almost dies. Just the impetus is pure damage. Duck. Got on front lines here with a meatball now, being healed up a little bit. Oh god, Madara, he goes in deep. Doesn't even have the Aegis, but does have a BKB to stop the slows from happening. But he's still trying to be carried around. Mad should end up falling here. Isolated with a snowball. Goes to Spartan here and blink forward, Madara. Enough to secure the kill for this Enchantress. With a completed moonshot now, so that's a lot of damage coming out really, really quick from Spartan. Was odd, but yeah. Who gets the bad end of that trade? No one really.
Yeah, fairly even in the end.
Even these cooldowns aren't all that big from both sides. I mean, Static Storm, it's an 80-second cooldown right now. Relocate, what's that? Level 3, 60 seconds. And the lasso, similar range, yeah. 60 seconds as
finally.
well. Finally the scythe. Finally some
Yeah.
way of locking people down.
It's just been so hard for Madara. Like he's doing very well still. I mean, still getting some stuff done in these team fights, but you can just imagine how much further they could be with that sense of control when you're up against all these mobile heroes. Just Invoker obviously runs pretty quick. You got your PL, your Bat Rider hopping over the terrains. Old 7 never making it easy. Now heading into what we can assume would be that Aether Lens to increase that range. Now that could be helpful with the eggs.
Gonna TP to an engagement up top. Come with me, Lotus off from someone here, but actually maybe next time he got caught with a lasso will end up. But look at the impetus, almost bring down both 7, but not quite. Relocate comes back. The defensive relocate, I would imagine, so it's only gonna be a solo wisp being waited on by Madara. So that's get the Ghost Scepter. I think it was on cooldown for a while, yeah, but yeah.
Was that double lasso? I was looking at another part, or was it just single?
Well, it was single. I think Ursa was out of
Come on,
range, just
Bone.
trying to follow. Yeah. Maybe just
Gotta make this thing work.
maybe he Agnum sceptered it off. Not 100% sure actually.
No, I didn't, because the cooldown would
Fuck.
have been.
He has an Immerse Wound. Scouts not cancel with some help from Nature's Prophet here, but the Yule Scepter comes out, but so is the Silence into the Hex. Needs some more damage show. That's the ultimate coming out just before the Orchid ended though, so they don't quite get that burst damage and in the Ghost Walk. He survives, never mind. That last take from the poison actually finished him off. Thanks to that Scream of Pain connecting through the Invis. So that was a close call. They were able to find the kill. And that's a big one. Meanwhile,
Roshan watch, and it's gonna be a full timer. Can't even see the line, man. That is just right on there. So
wow.
it's gonna benefit the side of KP, as it does mean that it's not gonna be up right now. Wall cancels in the grave. So KL Bone
Okay.
7. This is such a
What?
Bone 7 play.
Well, they're gonna get it too. Madara. Can he get
Double
something else
lasso.
off of that here? Which maybe next time here. They could use a Glimp, but he's way out. So they should get the relocate back. No, Woods just ends up dying, and now there it is with the BKB TP. Not quite dying to that. Dara. No basher once again. Could have definitely helped him out if he had that instead of the Masked Commanders, but I'll at least get the Wisp again, but they lose their Nature's Prophet.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the Basher.
Alright.
Okay, finally.
There's our Basher.
He realizes it. He dropped for that. I guess he still had that open slot from the Aegis.
Yeah, and Boots of Travel were just obviously helping him out with that, so. Both teams still scanning out the Roshan.
Since
unaware.
Madara's Ursa, he will always first hit Bash. At least that's my public
I mean, pretty
experience.
much. The overpower helps with that as well.
Yeah. Even without the overpower, whenever I play against Ursa, it's just first hit Bash. It's not just virtually first hit Bash with the massive attack speed, but actually first hit Bash. It's, in the end of the day, it's not gonna make too much of a difference in this game. But top lane? They get caught out here. On 7 still hanging around, maybe waiting for a target to relocate into Madara. Exactly what to go for.
Oh, it's just too late with Skylark in the vision.
Well, we'll be able to be fine, and Madara not quite getting in range. Maybe try and get a lucky bash to stop that TP. A BKB TP, mind you, so it's gotta be down to 5 seconds by now. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so what do you see happening with the next Aegis? Can Kaipi contest this Roshan?
Yeah, they just need to be in the area this time. There, you can see Cancel's really focusing it, throwing in Tornadoes, throwing in Sunstrikes, making sure they're going to know when it's going to be up. You can probably just send in a Forge Spirit, honestly, and leave it in there. I would recommend. And then with the new Butterfly up on Sing Sing, it's going to be really hard for them to bring them down. They're going to smoke up and try and get a pick. This could be huge. Any real good kill can help secure
On the
this one.
front line,
Nice.
there it is. That's a big damage dealer. The Glimpse back is there, just too late to save him. That's a gem on the deck too. There's buyback available, and AF might have to use it to try and secure this Roche, but they might lose someone else here. Thug in front lines, but there's the stealth views into the stack storm, so Thing walks right into that. Thug with the burst damage. Now Stancil just trying to TP out. That's not gonna happen here. Nice little relocate though to save Sing Sing. Or is it actually saving him? Yeah, back to the middle lane, but that just means everyone else just ends up dying. There's still left. So that was gonna be just a task in this instance, but come with me. Obviously, coming back from that relocate, it means the Wisp going down too. Just with that.
Why were his boots on cooldown? Because he was just here. He must have had to go home and get regen or something, but like he ends up dying, has buyback, but boots of travel were still 40. Oh, he tried to TP right inside the static storm. That's what it was.
Them, yeah.
That's rough.
Almost got it too, but not quite. And then Sing Sing also walking straight into the static storm, trying and find a kill in the backline. So that just killed them straight up. They had to go for the defensive relocate. Just that and the burst damage coming out from the Queen of Pain put him too low to reliably be able to fight in Boon 7. He just keeps doing this. Just go somewhere, try and skip the creep wave, and then BKB TP out. Is it too late though? They do have a converted siege creep.
Man, I bet you Spartans are sitting there like, I wish I could turn this damn thing on. Little Mask of Madness just chilling in my inventory, holding this thing from Madara.
Trying to go through the back door here. Finally have their own siege creep to try and save land, so. But they have to deal with these illusions, and they're proving to be quite a nuisance right now. Amount of health points and the butterfly coming up. And so, oh god, man, that's a double lasso on maybe next time as well as Thug. Thug will be able to survive the disruptor not so much, and now Madara with a BKB will get cancelled though, and that's him down without buyback. Sing Sing silence up, will mentor that off. Dara still with the Aegis, they still do not have the cheese
static storm to control this time though.
Use it now, that's true. They have more here, they do have the Hex from Nature's Prophet that won't go in deep, but need to find the right target, can't just waste it on illusion. Now it's a big number of heroes, man, goes in deep here, finds the control, now Madara. Well, unable to get in range here with the slows coming out. Now Sing Sing is going in deep, Thug with the extra damage. Now there's another ultimate coming out from Big Bear, defense relocate just a little bit further back. As Dark tries to find Bone 7 in the back here, forces out that BKB, but that's Madara going down. Successfully kited, Sing Sing still alive, but not for too long. He can't find the real one, just a couple right clicks here, but they do get spotted. Thug dropping too low, sitting inside the fire, dying to the illusions. Now, okay, Madara actually bought back for this. He gets another kill, Sing Sing low, way too low to continue the fight, but he's still alive, and that means Madara can't just go for more. Can't put out damage on the tower, force out buybacks on the other side. Once again, one of these fights where there was more kills was actually allowed in Dota, it feels like. Who came out ahead there?
Man,
Radiant's bottom tower.
I guess KP, because kind of like didn't have like if they don't kill that disruptor, I honestly think they can just win the game right there as Finem. Like
Yeah.
he is so important to them. You could just see the total chaos. They couldn't get anything done in the fight. The non-stop kiting of just like here, left, right, up, down. Like, they couldn't lock anyone down with the Ursa. Even the Queen of Pain was having some trouble getting anyone like significantly damaged consistently over time and trying to wear anyone down. So Sing Sing just barely makes it out there with like 50 HP or something.
Oh yeah.
Game-deciding saves. And again, they hold their racks. Aegis is no longer a factor, and again, now it's kind of the burden of Finem to try and catch out Sing Sing, who is essentially like unkillable.
It's a big target right now. He's sitting at 5k gold, so he can go for his next tank item if he wants. What do you go for? Do you go for Skadi or what are you looking at? A straight up heart.
I think Heart or BKB are fine. If they don't kill the Disruptor, it would become way more evident that he needs a BKB, I think, so I'd kind of like that, because I feel like he's just so unkillable anyway. Why not just go for the BKB?
Yep.
And like guarantee it? I don't think you need more damage.
One thing that's the argument against the BKB would be that it kind of signifies who the real PL is at all times. So Madara, if he can get the angle on top of him, he can get the bash off, then that's... But then again, it's kind of the only way that AF still bring him down. That being said though, they still have the pure damage coming in from the Enchantress that goes through BKB. So, I don't know, some things still to worry about even with that pickup, but at least, as you said, you would take out that Static Storm, and Disruptor, he's nowhere near an Aghanim Sept himself, so
No.
it's not going to be an issue. But now, come with me, Bone 7, Matt, they're looking for a pickup here. They go indeed to find Madara, but he purchased off that lasso with his Aghanim Scepter ultimate. And that'll be the end of that particular exchange so far. At Finem looking for something else here. The Glimpse not going to be successful. Look at these illusions chipping away at the mana. Trying to keep maybe next time out of the fight one way or the other. It's just a slow siege. It's very real. Skylark is just sitting around here where but he could actually try and pressure the side lanes.
Man, this is an intense best of 3. Neither team seems to be able to like force any of the issues here. At least they do take down this tower here, so more territory garnered here for KP. The lasso was kind of funny, right? I'm not sure what Bone... I'm sure Bone obviously knows that he's gonna purge it, but they're trying to like kite out the enrage early or something.
No one else is really away. Just maybe try and force an overreaction from AF. I mean, if AF went in, maybe they could have found an angle to burst someone down. I don't know. But let's take another look at the graphs. Kaipi, in terms of metrics, definitely a bad effect of these last couple of engagements here. They've kind of established a really big gold lead as a result of that, closing in on the 10k mark. In terms of experience, they're getting right back towards the 0 line as AF had a sizable advantage there. Definitely, probably the closest game in this entire tournament so far. Now, smoke up. Can they find someone on the backstab? That's the big question. Do a Scarlock here, the only one on the high ground defending right now. Dara sitting in the sidelines waiting to blink in.
Cancel needs to like make the most of everything right here. He's been picked off at the start of all these last engagements.
The TP's come back, the backstab not really an option anymore. Bone 7 hexed up, so he can't lasso anyone just yet. That's a glyph coming out. Oh god, there it is. Blink, lasso, Lotus Orb, BKB. It's gonna be Skylark dropping very, very low with an illusion on top of him. Might just end up falling and tries to get himself out. Unable to, as he does get brought down. Madara, nice little kited here. Trying to keep Cancel alive, but it still takes out. So the damage on time and the right spot, but he's out of mana now. Maybe next time dropping low to everything. It's all the illusions just chipping away at him. That's the secondary target going down. No buybacks in either one of them. That was buyback and Cancel though. It's coming right back into the fight. They want to close out this game right here, right now. That's first tier 3 going down, and don't think without Disruptor, without that Static Storm control, I don't think there's enough juice for Finem to get the damage done. Madara is huge, but can't keep on target. Gonna be first set, and it's probably second Rex going down as well. A bit of pressure, but there's not even Skylark alive to push out his bottom lane, so they're just gonna try to have to fight him down on the front lines with Enraged. Not taking a lot of damage here, but they're doing a really good job just kiting him around. He's just gonna end up falling here, not a whole lot he can do. Thug, same kind of story. Just Sing Sing being too huge there with a mana burn. There's the last on the spot. That's after the buyback, and that's the GG well played finally coming out. Kaipi break the base from Ad Finem and break through the heroes. Or as they
Eventually,
break
like
through the
Sing Sing
heroes.
just becomes way too unmanageable, and they lacked control throughout the entire mid game. Couldn't get the Ursa. Like, it's so important with Ursa that someone's able to hold people in place, right? Like, we all know this. It's kind of the big thing with him. You see him picked up with your Bat Riders, your even like a Ravage or something like that. Just get them held for a moment.
Yeah.
But there was really good focus from KP to make sure they took down that disruptor, and they couldn't execute throughout like the entire mid game from Fnim. They had decent map control in terms of getting out the Roshan and everything like that, but they definitely had their moment to go in. I'm not sure what the total graphs looked like there. It looked like it was always KP in a net worth advantage just because of Sing Sing, but from like the 30-minute mark, it wasn't much of a lead. We're only talking 2K, and Adtonym just couldn't push it despite their, I would say, advantage overall, not considering Sing Sing.
Yep. Right. I definitely think that Bone 7 with the Aghanim Scepter was the MVP in this game. That item pickup definitely made a difference. Hashtag expert analysis. But yeah, with that actually means that we're gonna go to a game 3 for the first time ever in this particular tournament, so I'm excited for that one. Definitely expected it with these two teams going at each other. But yeah, my name is Dragondrop, I'm joined by Modpax, and we will be back in just a couple of minutes with that set game 3, the decider between these two teams, so stay tuned.